Alright, well, I left off at frustrated, I guess. I got a little emotional and had to switch to my iPad because my phone's storage is completely full. Speaking of which, that's something else we need to take care of is getting all of our data and everything in line because it's all over the place right now. That's not okay. We can't we can't survive like this. Sweetheart, I understand how it feels to be tired. I'm tired. I don't want to tell you what you do wrong because it seems like for every 100 things that I tell you that you do remarkably well, if I point out one or two small areas, they're minuscule. They're easily fixable. In your mind, for some reason, that turns into you're the worst person in the world, you're a complete disappointment, and God only knows what. And I don't say those things. I have my issues. I'm not denying that. But, loves, I push for change every day. I can't afford to lose you. I can't. I can't afford to not be in this marriage. I can't afford the heartache. I can't. If you knew how much it would break me. I can't even look at myself in this goddamn video right now. If you knew how much it would break me to lose you. And I've seen it. Oh my God, have I fucking seen it? I don't give a fuck about money. I don't give a fuck about our home. I don't give a fuck about anything but you. It's all I care about is you. Naturally, our children are still in that safe sphere of protection and love. They're bound to us. But, loves, I need your fucking help. God damn it. We can't keep doing this. We can't keep just. And I know I beat this fucking horse to death. And you're probably putting in pieces of paper into the swear jar, and that's okay. I can't afford to lose you. If you knew how much you really mean to me, you'd understand why I'm having to record this, because something's gonna click in there, sweetheart, because you're so much better than this. agreement was that I get better every day. That night I asked you to marry me. I get better every day. And I rocketed. I absolutely rocketed forward. I'm not that same man that I was. And you know that. If I look at the amount of chemicals that each one of us puts into our bodies, I could easily argue that right now you're at the same level that I was when we met. And it kills me. Because I need you so much, sweetheart. I really do. I need you to step up. I know you work a full-time job and I get that. But it's what you do outside of those hours that it's tearing me apart. I know you expect me to have all the answers and I don't. I mean, I do. Well, the answer I don't have is how to invoke change in you. Because I can't invoke change in myself until you do. I really can't. And we drew a promise that the day that we got married, and I made it again and again and again, I will always love you no matter what. And things are pretty good. Considering all of the challenges we're facing, things are pretty good. But I need you to start accepting that we are better. We're that power couple. I didn't think a year and a half ago that I'd be sitting here on your back deck recording this video. You know, I was always afraid that one day you were going to wake up and realize that you made a mistake taking some derelict homeless bum into your home. I spent every day since we met doing my best to prove to you that you were right about who I really am and about my soul and about my strength. But I have nights like this where there's so much that needs to be done around the house. That could have been done earlier. But, you know, sometimes I just need a mental break, too. That's why I got up off the couch. You wanted me to sit there with you and watch a movie. I couldn't do it. I knew how much needed to be done around the house. I knew how much needed to be done on my preparation for this upcoming week. I knew how much time it was going to take, how much mental energy it was going to drain. So I went downstairs and I played around on my iPad for about an hour. And then had to confront the issue that you were having of, again, claiming that I'm framing you as being a disappointment. Sweetheart, all I did was walk out on the back deck to play on my iPad and play a crossword game. In fact, I wanted you to come out here with me, but I couldn't. I was too embarrassed at the piles of dog shit on the deck that haven't been cleaned up. In fact, there was a big pile over there that I scooped up that still hasn't been put in a bag and put in the trash. I look in the refrigerator and I see food that's gone bad. I know you said that you cleaned it out. I don't know how you define cleaning it out. Yeah, you threw some things away, that's great. You reorganized some things, that's great. But, I mean, I don't want to point too many fingers, sweetheart, because I accept equal responsibility. But just like how I define who I am today and the strengths that I feel like I personally exhibit, it's not about what you've done, it's what you do to fix it. And you skip out on the minor details. That's where the water starts to flow in through the cracks and it sinks the ship. This is not a lecture. This is not me being controlling. This is not about me telling you what to do. It's not me saying that you screw up all the time or yelling at you or anything of the sort. And you have to acknowledge that is not what I am doing. What it has to do with is the constantly making up excuses. And yeah, they're excuses at this point as to why things aren't done. Loves, I go through several episodes a day where my body literally just shuts down against my will. I'm constantly in pain. I'm constantly running favors for you and doing things for you. I'm constantly using my energy to help carry you through this time. I do that out of love. That's why I do it. I do it purely out of love. I validate your reasoning for not picking up on your end with certain things. I validate your success at work. I validate and show appreciation for everything that you do by showing my appreciation through action. And again, just like I said at the start, this really hurts to say. This really hurts to confront. And there's things that I want to say that need to be said, but I won't. I won't, out of respect for you and out of respect for our marriage. I won't, because I know that you're smart enough to understand them. I won't, out of respect for you. Sweetheart, if I'm as important to you as you say, I need you to help on your end. Because there's no way that I'm going to be able to find substantial work. There's no way that I'm going to be able to pull through this without your leadership. Without you being the woman that I know that you are. So that I can go back to being the man that I know that I am. Because I don't feel like I'm that man right now. I don't feel like I can satisfy all of your needs. I feel like what we have in our marriage is great. I think it's amazing. And I truly feel that our spirits and our souls are bound. That we were always meant to be together. But this doesn't work the way that it's going. It doesn't. And I know that one day I'm going to have to make that really, really heartbreaking decision. To abandon this paradise that we're living in together. And it's tearing me apart. It really is. Because I know when the day comes and I have to make that decision, that I'm going to have to sacrifice the very few things I love in this world that I truly, deeply live with and love. And things that I just love. Our life together, you, my sons. But I know that the day that I have to make that decision, that I have no other alternative to make that decision. I'd sacrifice everything for you, to stay with you. Loves, please. God fucking damn it, I'm begging you. Don't force me to make that decision. Because for me, I'd sacrifice everything for you. I'll never leave you. I can't. It kills me right now that I have to be outside right now recording this video and about to walk through the house and to show you, to point out the things that need to be corrected. To point out the things that in a coming video I'm going to have to draw out to and show you. that aren't physical around the house, that are family business. I don't even know if I'm going to have the time or the energy to do it tonight. Because right now I should be laying right next to you and holding you. But I can't. Because we had yet another Saturday where I can't even convince you to go into the garage and shoot baskets with me, to spend time with me, to do something with me. We spend so much of our time sitting in front of a TV. And we could be out exploring the world. Things that we can afford to do. But we don't do it, and I'm absolutely perplexed. And it always seems like there's something. It's an injury, or it's I don't feel happy, or I don't feel that. It seems like this is every weekend, sweetheart. Fuck, please don't make me start documenting these things. I don't want to get to that point. I promise you, I'm not making it up. I hate that I'm having to do this right now. I hate it. I'm actually upset that I have to do this. All I planned to do was record about 30 seconds of me just kind of introducing things and letting you figure it out from there. But the reverse, not the reverse, I should say the guilt trips that I get for not spending time with you. And then telling me that I'm free to go do what I want to do. And you know what? Quit saying that. I'm not. Because I know you'll be sitting at home feeling self-conscious and feeling like you failed, or that you're dysfunctional, or whatever other wording that you've used with me in the past, trying to make me feel bad for not being with you because you need that physical attention from me. Well, guess what? I need it from you too. And if I were to spend all of my time with you at home, I wouldn't even really be with you, because the only thing that I would be is sitting next to you while you rest and sleep. And then if I bring it up, you tell me that you do it all the time, or that I'm saying that you do it all the time. And that's not what I'm saying. If we're together on the couch watching a movie or whatever it is, you're generally asleep. Or you'd rather pay attention to the movie versus being on the couch and having a movie playing and us joking and laughing and enjoying life together. Having intellectual conversations. Being who we naturally are. This can't keep going, sweetheart. I love you too much to not fight back against what's happening. I'm sorry, I do. I believe too much in us. I'll shut up now and point out things that I have to do tonight. What is it, 11:20 now? And these aren't all your fault. I take equal responsibility. So don't think for a second that they are completely your fault. They're not. I'll point out this first. Gotta take care of the dog crap. And the pile of dog crap that's been sitting over there for so long. Naturally, that's me. Some of these things could have been put away at the same time. Me again, starting a project that I got havoc for starting, thinking that it was wise to save the kitchen countertop. These nice tabletops that cook on all the time, and yeah, we needed the extra space for them. There's that. And then just have to vacuum and mop. Just have to vacuum in here. Garage, a lot of this is stuff that I've gotten for us, not just me. Bare minimum tools to take care of little jobs here and there that needs to be done around the house because we didn't have anything when I first got here. There's organizing that. Just putting those away. Just getting that ready to give to your parents. That's complete havoc, and I never have time to even get my workbench put back together. There's all of this down here too, and despite it being mine, it could also be put away by you. Not just me. Had to get the bathroom put together down here. I'd go upstairs and show you all of the things up there, but believe me, there's a laundry list up there too. Not to mention the laundry that hasn't been touched all day long that I've got to get started so I can take the laundromat tonight. Probably going to be about 1 o'clock in the morning by the time I get to it. Won't be home till 2. Just trash. And then, of course, our friend the refrigerator. I don't know what of this stuff is even still good. That's a joke. That went bad days ago. I don't even know what to say. Other than I'm sorry if I've woken you up tonight, but I can't avoid certain hazards when it comes to any kind of noise that I'm making, because I know you're going to wake up and you're going to ask me to come to bed. And I'm going to tell you, no, I can't. I love you, sweetheart. I really do. Please know how much I love you. We're in this fight together. So let's do what we do and win.